Instantly off track. Instantly off track.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. I have a very special guest with me today.
My name is Courtney, and I play D&D with Amrita.
Courtney is also one of the DMs for one of the games that we play together. And today, we are going to do the D&D Tag, created by a cosplayer and D&D player, Ginny D. And we are going to answer the questions for our characters.
What was your first D&D character?
My first D&D character was Anna. She was a rogue assassin.
That's why you feel more comfortable with rogues.
Yeah.
Cool. My first character was Gronick, a bard historian.
Ooh.
But we played a very short one-shot together, and I have not been able to revisit Gronick since. Second question, which D&D class is your least favorite to play or do you not want to play? And this is actually what kicked off our filming of this video.
Yes, it did.
Because we have the same answer to this question.
We do. I do not want to play a warlock. I don't know how they work. I don't know if I'll have fun playing them.
Same. For me, it's like the narrative part of it. I'm not trying to be beholden to anybody in my free time. But also, yeah, invocations. What the heck is that?
Yeah. And they also have like really shady pacts with their patrons.
100%.
I'm chaotic enough on my own to not have a directive towards chaos.
I'm very much the opposite. I just don't have any desire to play chaotic, especially a chaos that I don't control.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What D&D spell would you most want to have in real life? I should have given this some pre-thought.
I feel like the most obvious answer is revivify. I want to bring people back to life.
I think for me it's the same as my like superhero power, which be teleport.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go places in no time at all. I'm trying to see the world.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. I can be like home in India
In
like
no time.
that
Yeah.
instead of like a 22-hour journey.
It really cuts down on flight time, saves gas, it's good for the planet.
Yeah. Okay, I like your answer more.
What's your favorite D&D monster?
I have two.
Oh.
I have the abyssal chicken because he's my pet. And the dragon because Dubshaba, the dragon in our game, is our friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. Little bronze dragon wormling. Ooh. I don't know if I have a favorite monster. I don't think I've played enough to have a favorite monster.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm very much in the realm where I'm trying not to spoil myself. So even though I'm DMing, I am like a low info DM because I want to play against the monsters. I don't want to read about them.
Right, that's fair. I'm a little offended you don't like Rufus, my abyssal chicken, but that's okay.
No comment. Rufus will come up again in a bit.
Okay. Okay.
What's your favorite NPC villain that you've encountered or created?
Okay, so NPC villain, does it have to be a villain? Or
NPC or villain,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Because the answer I have is Hooper, the necromancer in our campaign, who my character adores, but me, the player, was convinced he's gonna kill us.
Yes.
I thought he was like the big bad evil guy of the campaign, but turns out to be a really nice person. So I'm glad my character, he's not going to break my character's heart. I'm very happy about that.
There's still time.
But recently I've been fascinated by Savalus, who is my character's father. I built up an image of him in my mind, but when I actually interacted with him, he is not like that in the best possible way. So really fascinated by him right now.
Yeah, it's really hard to go against like our parent characters.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go just recency bias with two NPCs that I created that you've actually recently interacted with. Jen and Jewel, who are jewelers who have recently suffered a very difficult breakup, and it's impacted them emotionally in surprising ways.
Yes, I'm pretty sure if I spend more time with them, they will like very quickly climb up to my favorite characters list because they are amazing. The chaotic
High
side
drama.
of Courtney
High
coming
drama
out as
characters.
NPCs.
Has one of your characters ever died, and what killed them?
None of my characters have died so far. Although my current character Syra almost died when I went to India and I couldn't play. I have retired characters before.
You're retired.
Anna.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's as close to it as I got.
Yeah, I haven't had any characters die because I am a D&D babe.
Also, Elistine is like super tanky.
Yes, I mean, yes, I play a beautiful tank paladin.
Yes.
What is your best natural 20 story?
I don't have one.
I don't think I have one either.
Didn't you like roll a really cool nat 20 when we played in person though?
Oh yeah, and I smote. He was smitten multiple times.
Yes.
And I rolled really high on the smites. That was really fun. That was really fun.
Yeah.
That was fighting, I think it was the aboleth. Which might be my favorite monster that we've fought so far as well, to go back a question. Playing a paladin, if you hit a nat 20, you got a smite. What's your best natural 1 story?
I don't think I have one of those either.
I do, and it's Rufus related. When Amrisha's character got Rufus...
My abyssal chicken.
Yes.
My pet.
It was stolen from a coop with several other chickens, and we all basically had to roll to see if we could tell if it was a real chicken or not. And my character nat 1 on telling if it was an abyssal chicken. And so now, for the rest of time, my character will believe that this skin sack chicken with evil intent is just a regular chicken, which is good because it's very important to Rufus that we all think he's a chicken.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, didn't I nat 20 on knowing whether Rennie had gotten the potion? I think I nat 20 on knowing that that another character had secretly secured a very important potion for my character, even though they're frenemies. So that was important.
Enemies to lovers. I'm manifesting that.
Okay, what's the highest level you've ever played a character to? I think our answer is going to be the same.
Yeah, I think next campaign, level 12.
Yeah. What's your favorite magical item?
Ooh, oh my god. Winged boots are fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to fly 4 hours a day.
I think for me, this is maybe a more classic answer, but just like the Cloak of Billowing, I love a useless magical item.
Mm-hmm.
I love the idea that in these fantasy worlds, like, what would you use magic for? Sure, yeah, to fight and give you skills, but like also just to look really good or to feel really good. Just like using magic just for fun stuff.
That's a really good answer. Like, the whole purpose of that cloak to exist is to make you look cool.
Yeah, and I feel like there should be more stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, just
I agree.
Stuff that's just for fun, because what else would you use magic for? If you had an IRL alignment, what would it be?
Chaotic neutral.
Wild. I can't believe so many chaotic people exist and that exist in my life. I'm a lawful good babe.
It's
just
true.
Trying to be good in the world.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work most of the time. If you had to date one of your characters, which one would you pick?
Whew. I think actually Elenice, the character I play in your campaign.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think she is the most mature, grounded character of all my characters. All my characters are like more chaotic kids. If I were to date Syra, my chaotic cleric, I feel like I would be very into her for like 2 or 3 dates, and by date number 4, I would be like, can you just chill a bit?
I think for me, it would be Merle.
Aww.
Yeah, I think it would be Merle.
Yeah.
I think it's a similar thing. Like, Merle is more mature. They're very talented.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely not a lawful good character.
Yeah.
Just a hot, smart rogue.
Yeah. With a kind heart.
Yes, exactly. Is there a character you want to play but haven't had a chance to play yet?
Ooh, like a class or like a character?
It's just a character, but I'd be curious about if there's a class you want to play that you haven't played yet. I just made a character, actually. We've talked about how we don't really have like a cadre of characters sitting in the wings waiting, but I just had a character idea that I made. It's a wizard build with a couple of levels in rogue.
Interesting.
Yeah. Listen, gotta pay for school. It's not always free, you know what I mean? We'll see. I'm not really tied to any of my characters until they hit the ground, you know?
Yeah.
Until we actually have like some narrative heft. How about you? A class or a character? I'm curious about classes you haven't played yet.
I feel like with Leia, I tried like a monk wizard build. I might want to try full monk. The Bollywood themed monk we talked about. I might try that for the mini
Yes.
Like a monk who like does all the Bollywood Singham action moves.
Yes, I love it. Which also reminds me so much of like a Jackie Chan style fighter.
Yeah.
Like whatever's around, I can make it into a weapon. Okay, awesome. Last 2 questions. Are you a dice goblin or a dice minimalist?
I think I'm a dice curator.
Yes, I love this distinction. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm a similar.
Yeah.
I have spent more money than I will say on dice. But I only like particular dice, and I also understand I don't need a lot of dice.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we mainly play online.
Right.
Also, when we played in person, I feel like the 3 sets I have, the one that you gave me, the cleric potions dice that I really like but don't roll as well, and then the metal dice that roll really well. So I think like I have like a meaningful one, and then a themed one, and then one actual functional one.
And really, that's all you need, folks,
Yeah.
is one functional set of dice. I will say that, you know how players have like dice rituals? I knew that if I started having a dice ritual, it would stick, and I wanted to avoid it. And when we played in person, I couldn't. I ended up doing the thing where like you roll all the dice and see which one rolls the best, and those are your good dice. I ended up buying into the sense of, you know, it's not random. If you just do your rituals right, you can know what might come up.
Right. I think that's fair. I do have a ritual for when we play online. I don't know if you have noticed.
What's your ritual? You roll once.
I roll perception.
Perception.
Yeah, I start my game with like roll perception. That's the highest stat I have for Syra, which is my main character. And then I got into a habit of every game I played, I roll perception. And that has kind of carried over to other characters who do not have good perception, but now it's just become a ritual.
Last one. Which rule or mechanic have you never quite wrapped your brain around?
Sneak attack.
Really?
Yeah.
You played rogue.
I know, but when I started playing a rogue, that was my first ever character, I had to make a flowchart to figure out the scenarios, and when you do get sneak attack, it took a while to get used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the one for me right now is mounted combat. That's the most impactful as a paladin. I have a folder of bookmarks that I open when we play, and one of them is mounted combat. But I think I'll get it eventually. And then there will be something new that I don't understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is the way of D&D. Hopefully I'll never run out of things I don't quite grok.
You need to understand more things than me though, because you DM.
Yes, but that's what the internet's for.
Yeah.
That's it.
Those were the questions. Yeah, this is super fun. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, it was very fun.
And I hope this is fun for you too. And I'll see you in the next video.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.